Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Denise. I want to talk more about this idea of impatience with our manifestation. I just got done with a wonderful call with a client who said that she just feels like she's waiting. She just keeps waiting. And so we got into that topic of discussion. I want to get into that with you guys again, where it really is like when you're waiting for something, I want you to recognize the only thing you're actually waiting on is you. You're not waiting for anything out there. Nothing is coming out there. And as you continue to support the illusion that it's coming from out there and that you don't see it yet out there and nothing has changed out there, what are you going to create? Right? You're creating what you're being. And so you're being one that doesn't see. You're being one that can't find. You're being one that isn't yet experiencing. Thus, that will be your manifested reality. That's going to be the experience you're having. But the really important thing that I want to talk about, which I touched on a few videos ago, is this discrepancy we put between our awareness of imagination and our awareness of reality. And while we don't have to necessarily change the idea that those are separate, like that's not the takeaway that I wanted to make from that. We can recognize that it's an illusion that they're separate. But the most important thing that I wanted for you guys to understand is that they're both just aspects of awareness, and therefore only awareness actually matters. Only what you're being aware of in the present moment is your reality. That's it. And so what we do is we accept fulfillment in awareness and then instantly almost are saying, but I don't have it. It's not real until I see it out there. Well, you're going to manifest and create who you're being. And if you're being one that doesn't see it, you're never going to see it, right? You can't see something that you're not being a seer of, in other words. So you have to accept that only awareness matters. It doesn't matter if you see it in your 3D reflection. It matters that you're being aware of it because awareness is the creative force of all that is. Awareness is everything. Awareness is why you have an experience. Awareness is how and why you exist. Awareness is your existence. Awareness is your reality. Awareness is your experience. Awareness is quite literally everything. And as you start to cherish and embrace and accept that only awareness matters, you will also be naturally choosing to put your awareness on things that are fulfilling, right? Like you can't sit there and know that this thing is so important and then simultaneously just be squandering it on things that don't really matter. You're going to cherish it. You're going to put it upon the things that are important to you and the things that represent fulfillment. And as you're doing these two things, you're now choosing to be aware of things that are fulfilling, and you know that only awareness matters. Well, what does that mean? That means that you're being fulfilled. And if you're being fulfilled, what will you experience in your 3D reality? You will experience the reflection of that fulfillment, right? And when you accept that awareness is now, awareness is instant, and I have it now, what's going to happen? You're going to see it in the reflection. But it's about staying there. It's about choosing that awareness is now, and therefore you have it now and it's real now, and letting that be enough. Not coming out of there and then going, but where is it now? Why don't I see it in the reflection, right? As soon as we do that, that's who you're being. So that's what you're creating and that's what your experience is. Okay? So, yeah, this is the big thing. This is accepting that awareness is God. This is accepting Jesus Christ as your savior. This is how you do that. Is you choose to put the utmost importance on awareness. And then you live from there. You live in each now moment from there. And if you have put the utmost importance on awareness, like I said, what will you be doing with it? You'll be using it wisely. You'll be putting it upon the things that are fulfilling and that feel good. And sometimes those things will look like specific situations and details, and sometimes they'll just be very vast and vague, and you'll just feel fulfilled. And either is fine. And sometimes those things will, or that existence, that beingness will cause, not cause, but it will spur or inspire techniques, affirmations, scripting, whatever, inner conversations, visualizing. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'll just be resting in a feeling. Both are fine. There's never anything out there that you have to worry about, or like how you're doing it or if you're doing it. You know. You know when you're being aware of fulfillment. And you can, like I said, you can be aware of fulfillment in many different ways or through many different modalities. And it doesn't matter. All that matters is that you're choosing to be aware of fulfillment. You're choosing to be aware from one that is fulfilled. And whatever that looks like for you is perfect, right? And then from there, what will happen? It will be reflected. Don't worry about the reflection. Take your awareness off of the reflection, because every time you put your awareness on the reflection, it's changing. Now you're becoming one who doesn't have, and one who's looking for, and one who's seeking. Okay? All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.